Bad soil. It's the struggle every gardener faces at some point. Maybe it's heavy clay that never drains, sandy soil that can't hold nutrients, or ground that's been abused by years of chemicals. The truth is, most of us don't start with perfect garden soil. And while the garden industry is quick to sell you expensive fertilizers and amendments, the real solution can be grown right in your own yard. There's one plant that has the power to heal, restore, and transform even the poorest soil: Comfrey. This isn't just another herb, it's a soil-building powerhouse. Let's dive into why every garden needs Comfrey and how you can use it to fix even the worst dirt. Across backyards and farms alike, poor soil health is one of the biggest barriers to success. Clay soils suffocate roots and hold water like cement. Sandy soils drain so fast they starve plants of moisture. Depleted soils lack the minerals and organic matter crops need. Garden centers tempt us with bags of topsoil and synthetic feeds, but those are short-term fixes that don't actually repair soil biology. If you want soil that supports strong plants year after year, you need a living solution. Comfrey is often overlooked, but it's one of the best soil builders you can grow. Its secret lies in its roots. Deep, penetrating taproots that reach far below the topsoil. These roots mine nutrients from subsoil layers that most plants can't touch. Calcium, potassium, magnesium, and trace minerals are all pulled up and stored in Comfrey's large leaves. When those leaves are cut and returned to the soil, they release a steady flow of minerals right where your crops need them most. It's like having a natural nutrient pump working 24/7 in your garden. Planting Comfrey is straightforward, but it pays to do it carefully because once established, it's nearly permanent. Choose a corner of the garden or a dedicated bed because Comfrey spreads and grows vigorously. Root cuttings or small crowns are the best way to start. Give them plenty of water while they establish, and within a year, you'll have clumps of leafy green growth. Comfrey thrives in full sun to partial shade and needs very little care beyond occasional cutting. The real power of Comfrey comes when you start cutting it back. Each time you harvest leaves, you're essentially mining nutrients from deep in the ground and adding them to the topsoil. You can chop and drop the leaves directly around fruit trees, vegetables, or garden beds as a living mulch. They break down quickly, feeding both soil microbes and your plants. You can also make Comfrey tea, a liquid fertilizer created by steeping leaves in water for a few weeks. This creates a potent, nutrient-rich tonic that acts faster than compost. Another strategy is to add Comfrey leaves to your compost pile. They act as an activator, speeding up decomposition and boosting the mineral content of the finished compost. Over time, Comfrey restores balance to tired, depleted soils. Structure improves as organic matter builds, worms move in, and microbial populations grow. Clay loosens, sand gains body, and even compacted soils become more crumbly and alive. Crops grown alongside or mulched with Comfrey develop stronger root systems, greater resilience, and higher yields. Unlike store-bought fertilizers that wash away or burn plants, Comfrey builds fertility that lasts. What makes Comfrey so unique is that it does the hard work for you. Instead of constantly importing fertility in the form of bags and bottles, you create a closed-loop system. You plant it once, and for decades it continues to pump nutrients into your garden for free. This is why traditional farmers and herbalists prized it so highly, and why modern regenerative gardeners are rediscovering its value. Bad soil doesn't have to hold your garden back. With Comfrey, you've got a living tool that mines minerals, improves structure, and builds fertility over time. Plant it once, manage it wisely, and it will transform your garden from the ground up. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe to Botanical Bliss for more powerful soil building secrets, and share this with a gardener who's ready to fix their soil for good.